Hey everybody, Chris G here, Positively Progressing. Thank you so much for tuning in and for your continued watching habits. Well, we did it. You guys did it for me. Thank you so much. As I'm taping this, I just passed 2,100 subscribers. So thank you so much. I can't thank you all enough. So let's jump in. Happy 2-5 Tuesday. So we have no stranger to the channel as I'm featuring DeMarius Jackson.
What's up everybody, I'm DeMarius Jackson.
DeMarius and I got together and collaborated a few months ago on his Up an Octave challenge. I'll link it up there. DeMarius is a saxophonist in the Marine Corps band and is currently stationed in Japan. Thank you for your service, D. DeMarius is also a fellow YouTuber. I'll link his channel below. I think you guys will really enjoy his channel. He's got a lot of great content on there, so I'll link that below. Check it out after you check out his 2-5. Shall we have a listen to that 2-5? Yes, we shall. I like this. Very melodic. Let's listen again. It kind of reminds me of Sonny Stitt a little bit. This line is very melodic and mostly diatonic with very little chromaticism in it, so it's a really nice line to sing. Practicing singing on something melodic like this can really help you get to the next level of hearing different sounds and hearing those altered chords. So let's break it down. So I'm breaking this down in B-flat concert, so that means the 2-5's going C minor 7 to F7 to B flat major. So this line starts on the 1 of the 2 chord and does a nice little scale walk up to the 9 or the 2 of the 5 chord. Ba bo da ba da bo ba ba ba. And now we're right on the 9 of that 2 chord. Let me check that. Ba. Boom. That should be really simple to figure out. That's just 1 natural 7 1 2 3 2 3 4, and then we're at the 2 or the 9 of the 5 chord. So think of these first 2 beats of the 5 chord as an enclosure. What we're really doing here is we're aiming, or DeMarius's line is aiming for the 3 of the 5 chord. So these first 2 beats are more of a setup to land on the 3, and once he lands on the 3, he's just walking down. So he's going 3 2 1, and then it's going to be 7, and he's resolving to the 3 of the 1 chord. Then once he gets to the 1 chord, he's doing a classic ending. He's going 3 5 7 9, resolving to the 1. It's very pretty. So I mentioned the 5 chord before. Let's take a closer look at that 5 chord. What he writes in the 5 chord is super important to get a hold of, because this is bebop language. This is what we're trying to learn. These enclosures are going to be what makes your playing sound like it's just dripping in bebop. These first 2.5 beats of the 5 chord are just pure gold, and I would spend a ton of time on this enclosure. So I'll explain the enclosure really quick. The note we're aiming for is the 3 of the 5 chord, which in this case is an A. So we're starting on a G, which is the diatonic note below, and then he's going to a diatonic note above, which is B flat, and then he's going back to the G, and now we're doing a half step approach up. So it's going G sharp, then to the A, and that's our landing note. So how can you get this into your playing? Here's an exercise that I came up with, and I started the exercise for you on the free PDF below, but just take this small chunk and learn this chunk in all 12 keys. So the exercise that I just made up that's going to help you get this enclosure down in all 12 keys is just these 5 notes, and I'm just descending in half steps. Check it out. Boom. So like I said before, I'm going to put a couple of these keys of the enclosure in the PDF as well as DeMarius's line, but I would highly suggest you transposing them into other keys. I don't like to give you everything in all the keys because I think it's really good for you to sing them, for you to learn them in all 12 keys by yourself and transpose them by yourself. If you're reading everything all the time, then you're losing the ability to use your ears, and you really need to use your ears. Hearing these things are going to advance you so much further than just reading them on a piece of paper. I promise you that. And that's it for this week. Thank you, DeMarius. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you sending one in. Hope you're well out there in Japan. Everybody else, I hope you stay safe. I hope you're all well and your families are great. Just remember, always positive, always progressing. Until next time, later.